Today on Hidden Secrets Revealed, live. Guess what? WeWork is going bankrupt next week. The office co working company, once valued at $47 billion, is now preparing to file for Chapter 11, which got me thinking Airbnb kind of has a similar business model, don't they? Let's talk about it today on Hidden Secrets Revealed Live. Hidden Secrets Revealed Live is a production of Safe New Media. Who this is for? This is for self actualizers, a term I borrowed from Maslow's hierarchy of needs, referring to a mind above the plane of competition, right? A mind who is not in scarcity mode, but is in abundance mode, meaning all basic needs are met. We seek fulfillment. We are doing right for ourselves and for others. Agents of progress, if you will, making the most of our lives. This micro podcast live stream is not for you, sweetheart, if you take yourself too seriously. If you are a seeker, let me be your guide to discover accurate truth for yourself. Let me help you increase the quality and effectiveness of your life by revealing to you the hidden secrets of the universe. This show is specifically for those who are seeking new perspectives, fresh ideas, and a willingness to explore new possibilities. My intention is to help you stay ahead of the curve and make the most out of emerging opportunities. Today on HSRL, imagine if the captain of the Titanic had a bucket to bail out seawater. That's kind of what WeWork is doing right now. WeWork is preparing to file for Chapter 11 bankruptcy as soon as next week. The company will keep operating while it works out a plan to repay its debts. They can do that because they are planning to file for bankruptcy protection in New Jersey, the garden state. You can't have a healthy garden without fertilizer, and WeWork is in pretty deep manure right now. And they want to keep operating while they work out a plan to repay their debts. It's like trying to pay off your credit card debt by maxing out another credit card. The pitch for their business was probably something around, what if I told you that we just keep buying more office space? Wait, no, we don't even buy it. We just lease it until it magically becomes profitable. They've been in turmoil ever since WeWork's plans to go public in 2019 imploded following investors' skepticism over its business model of taking long-term leases and renting them for the short term, and on worries over its hefty losses. But wait, they're skipping interest payments and signing forbearance agreements? It's like when you owe your friend money and instead of paying them back, you just promise to buy them a drink later and then you never do. WeWork is basically the deadbeat roommate of the business world. What a roller coaster ride they've been on. It's like they were riding high on a wave of hype and then suddenly wiped out. It's a shame to see a company with such potential struggle like this. But hey, that's business for you. It's a tough game, and not everyone comes out on top. And let's not forget their business model, taking long term leases and renting them short term. That's like buying a lifetime supply of bananas, no, renting a lifetime supply of bananas and trying to sell them one at a time. Or trying to rent them out to other monkeys one at a time. I don't know. Sure, I'll take that 30-year lease on this office space and I'll rent it for a day to a startup that'll probably go under by lunchtime. Long term leases and short term rentals can be a tricky balance to maintain, right? Especially when you're dealing with high operating costs and fierce competition. Competition, real estate market, landlord negotiations, and investor skepticism. It's like WeWork played a game of Monopoly and they landed on every single go to jail space on the board. The only thing missing is a get out of jail free card. But even if they had one, they'd probably try to rent it out to someone. And the commercial real estate market trends right now. It's like watching a roller coaster, but instead of going up and down, it's just stuck in a loop, and the loop is getting tighter and tighter. High vacancy rates, slow rent growth, and the industrial real estate sector is like the one guy at a party who's having a great time while everyone else is trying to figure out how to leave. When the market turned, WeWork found themselves stuck with expensive leases they couldn't afford. But you know what they say, hindsight is 2020. It's easy to look back now and see where things went wrong. The important thing is to learn from these mistakes and move forward. I hope WeWork can find a way to bounce back and come out stronger on the other side. It's going to take some serious hustle and determination. But hey, stranger things have happened. Speaking of commercial real estate, it's definitely going through some interesting times right now, isn't it? With the rise of remote work and all, the demand for office spaces has taken a hit. And let's not forget about those maintenance costs and interest rates that keep climbing up like a mountain goat on steroids. It's a challenging landscape out there, no doubt about it. But hey, it's not all doom and gloom. Multifamily and industrial real estate sector is holding strong with rent growth that's faster than a cheetah chasing its dinner. And while property sales, the volumes of property sales have dropped in some areas, right? There are other areas that are experiencing a sudden boom. It's a mixed bag, my friends. The thing with real estate, the real estate game, is you got to be nimble. Adaptability is key. Find those solid opportunities, mitigate the risks, and keep your eye on the prize. It's a wild ride, but hey, that's what makes it exciting, right? Now, let's talk about Airbnb. The disruptor of the hospitality industry. They make hotels look more attractive. Both Airbnb and WeWork operate as two sided marketplaces, connecting property owners with guests or renters. Airbnb and WeWork may be similar, but they're like apples and oranges, to be honest. Or maybe more like apples and office chairs. Airbnb is all about vacation rentals, while WeWork is like, hey, you need a desk for the day? We got you. So there are some differences between their business models. First off, Airbnb is all about vacation rentals, while WeWork is all about co-working spaces. It's like comparing a beachfront villa to a downtown office space. They serve different purposes, but they both offer unique and affordable options for their customers, don't they? Another difference is the target audience. Airbnb is primarily used by individual property owners, while WeWork caters to businesses. It's like comparing a family vacation to a corporate retreat. Different strokes for different folks, my friends. Airbnb charges fees from property owners and guests, and WeWork's fees are a well guarded secret, like Colonel Recipes, Colonel Sanders' secret recipe. Hey, I guess they got to keep some things under their wings. So, in the end, WeWork is like that friend who constantly borrows money, skips rent payments, and tries to sell you on their grand business plan that involves long term leases and short term profits. That's my time. I got to get back to work. Visit my X profile to learn more. I do appreciate you watching Hidden Secrets Revealed live. And hey, listen, if we're not friends on X, formerly known as Twitter, what are we even doing? Come on. It's not necessary to follow me, but I do follow others who are adding value. They're smarter than me, which is a lot of people. They're funnier than me, which is a lot of people. But it's your choice. Team up with me to bring about serious advancement for each other. The plan is for our community. Listen, this is my plan. Our community shares value with each other. We share the systems, the processes, workflows that we are successfully using in order to help each other grow. By the way, speaking of real estate, listen, I do have something for you if that's relevant to you. So, check it out. My team and I are looking for property managers, motivated sellers, brokers, other investors. We're now accepting accredited and non accredited investors to subscribe to our wait list. If that applies to you, go to our, there's a relatively new profile on X, formerly known as Twitter, and multifamily investors and motivated sellers can hit me up at Inveresta on Twitter and Telegram. All right. So also, I have something else for you. Anyone can subscribe to my newsletter. It's totally free. It's a newsletter that looks at history, historical figures, right? I have a hypothesis that we don't have to make all the mistakes on our own. We can observe what other people did in history. And so the newsletter is about that. You can subscribe at hello.seanallenfan.com/methods. It's totally free. Success leaves clues, doesn't it? I'm pretty sure it does. I don't have it all figured out. Maybe you do, but I don't. But I do believe that we can pay attention what works and what doesn't work based upon people in history who have proven it. Okay, thanks for making this the most popular live stream podcast at this hour, broadcasting on Twitter X, formerly known as Twitter, on X, the only live stream podcast on this topic right now. Thank you guys for making this the most popular live stream podcast of its nature on this topic right now. Hidden Secrets Revealed Live is a production of Safe New Media, unconventional, diversified, global digital media company devoted to the practice, administration, and dissemination of the ideologies of its founder, moi, yours truly. Belong to something bigger than yourself. Receive triple instant abundance the moment you join our community. See if you qualify. You can go to the main page of this show, the official page of this show, safenewmedia.com/HSRL. All right, that's it. I got to go. I appreciate you guys. I'm going to leave you with my latest song. I know it doesn't make any rational sense. I make music. I do it for fun. So all my music for my new album that I'm working on goes free to our community. There's a new I have this holiday song. There's a new remix coming out December 7th. I'll tell you more about as we get closer. All right, that's it. I got to go. I leave you with the latest song. It's called Put It All Together. And it's a song from the album In Progress. I have a new one that's coming out soon from that collection. All right, I got to go. I know you guys want to keep me here, but I like you. But don't take my word for it. Decide for yourself. Now I'll leave you with the latest song called Put It All Together.